Good morning, good people of Jerusalem. I am back again to you. It's been a while. It's been a long while. Mostly because Zessa was never there and I had no content. So, today, I'm sure you can see the title. We're going to be talking about Olinda and Titan. I know. It's everywhere. It's on Facebook. It's on newspapers. I'm sure, you know. It's so sad. But I'm not gonna be talking about it in a gossipy way. No, actually I think we should just look at the situation and take a lesson from these ladies, okay? Okay, so me, I'm gonna be doing my makeup, I'm doing this too. So I don't own primer anymore. My primer finished and my allowance does not allow for primers at this point anymore. So let's start with our eyebrows. Um, no one's allowed to judge the cleanliness or lack of cleanliness of my utensils. So please. Anyway, those who do not know the issue with Titan and Olinda. Wish I've got some very horrible spots on me. Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I like popping pimples now. Anyway, those who don't know the situation with Olinda and Titan, here's the breakdown of it. So, Olinda and Titan got married, right? And Titan started cheating, right? And the first, or at least when I started taking notice, is when Olinda posted on her stories talking about a best friend of hers who Titan, right? And she was all up on her like, you should have told me, you my friend, yada yada yada, defending her man. And people took offense, They're like, hey, how can you defend your man? He's the one who's cheating on you. Your best friend, chino. Hey, he's a cheater. And she was saying, no, guys, me, I knew he was going to cheat on me. So, that's the one issue. Me, I knew. And in fact, now we're in an open relationship. That's how he ended it, right? What is an open relationship? Well, I guess Olinda, because she's not always in Zimbabwe, she can manage to, the first time I heard of an open relationship was at a Will Smith and Jada Pinkett's what Vegetaura, their what open relationship nonsense. And it makes more sense with those people because I don't understand how you can have a very, good relationship with your man, watching him kiss and you all, do what they do, Hollywood style. I don't see how that works. But they managed to make it work, so I guess that was my beautiful. So I guess that was working. I need to hurry this up. Olinda, Titan, that happened, right? And she was like, "No, this is my man. I'm going to disrupt. We're not breaking up. This is my guy. Chino, blah blah blah." Ended the whole thing, defending her man like a real woman should. Don't get me wrong. Men can be dogs. But then, as husband and wife, I believe that you guys, as a woman, you should defend your man. Because at the end of the day, I mean, you trash your man, people be like, yes, he's a dog, blah, 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 blah. You be alone, Manero. You be alone with your children. Wega. So you do at your interests, right? But then again, there is also self-respect. You know, we ladies, we should balance between self-respect and respecting the man you married. You know, the man who I don't even know kuti akabhadhara rora here. I don't know the circumstances of their marriage. You know, um, yeah, I can't do my eyebrows and talk to you guys, so we'll fast forward. Okay, so we're back. This is a disclaimer. Um, at 22 years of age, I'm not at all um an expert on relationships. I'm in a very good relationship actually, but nothing that I can say I'm now Dr. Love or anything. But it hurts me when I see women losing like just self-respect. So okay, so that debacle happened. Um, the whole Titan Yengaring Ningrini blah blah blah, and um Olinda managed to twist it around and say, you know what? You guys are always after my man anyway. Chero ndikanyinga Toki vibes. Or in I go after what I want, She said that I go after what I want. And I'm not against it. Actually, go getters are supposed to be there. You go after what you want. And I respect that on her part. But also my mother also told me that my my, my daughter, love those who love you. Because what usually happens when you and I don't think no, I'm not saying kuti munhu wandiri kudana naye right now I don't love them. No, actually I stalked the shit out of him. But first days when I saw him I was like but I didn't think it was like I didn't think we are in the same league. I thought he probably likes vasikana vakadzikama more than me, stuff like that. Or not that ndandisina kudzikama, ndakadzikamawo, but I thought probably, we went, but then he was also thinking the same thing, and by the time we got together, we're like, you know what, we're wasting time, right? Anyway, I digress. So she said that, what else did she say? She was saying, Kuti, you guys are blowing it out of proportion because it's me. And truthfully, we're blowing it out of proportion because it's her. Why? Because when she was with Stana, she did the same thing, right? Someone called her an attention seeker. I don't blame them. To an extent, she is an attention seeker. Because I can tell you one thing, if my relationship was going down the drain and my man was cheating on me, my man was disrespecting me, my man was doing all that, you're the last people I'm going to tell. I will cry in their gamba mangu. Yeah. But then also to give her that, you know what, she's dating people on the public, in the limelight. They're public figures, so their relationships most of the times are going to be on blast, unless I think some people who successfully had their relationships not in the limelight. Derek is like Anaja Presa. I can't even point out his wife. Like I can point him out, but I don't know his wife or his children. He's managed to like keep that cloud off, But then she was in the limelight with her Stana guy, and she came up video. Hey, I'm depressed. Hey, I did liposuction for this guy. Red flag number one. If you find yourself doing liposuction for your man, not for you, for your man, you have serious issues. Serious issues. You need to go to therapy. You need to find a life coach. You need to get your life together, because I'm on a liposuction for a man. Girls, we should stop it. We should stop giving men that power yekuti akangoti baby ndinoda akatsvuka oenda unobleacha. Dai angachida akatsvuka, dai akaendera akatsvuka ka. If you wanted a thin girl, let him look for a thin girl. He came for you, he better deal with what's there. If you were thin before and you got fat because you guys were going chicken in, you tell him, Booty, I was thin before you came. You've been feeding me chicken in. That's your own fault. You know? Don't think just because it's not true that men are scarce. Once you lose your no, baby girl. Akawira iwewe. Saka ngagarire iwewe sezvauri, you know? Not like Jurukitika. And you know, I felt so bad for. I honestly felt so bad, and I put Stana in the box. Which Nanasa, I don't have an opinion about him. I think I listened to 1 or 2 songs of his a long time ago. Which I'm not trying to throw any shade. The truth is, I don't really listen to a lot of Zimbabwean music. I think Titan, the one song I liked and actually listen to this day is Bo, Dokbata Bo. It was a nice song, really nice. After I heard Mukoko, which his part was nice, but my part here, I'm not here to criticize music. We're talking about Olinda and Titan, which I'm sure I'm not going to be able to finish my makeup because of this nonsense. Anyway, so let's get back to the issue. So then she released another video, which was Manje Manje. I think I watched this video on a Tuesday or something like that. Saying she was crying, like, yee, guys, as much as you like drama, this woman really broke my heart. Just watching her video, watching what she's saying, Kuti, Titan is saying, Kuti, I'm abusing him. And I think my TT even came out and said, Kuti, this is child abuse, right? Because you're dating someone who's young. Now let me address this young thing. There's nothing wrong with dating someone who's younger than you, women. I wouldn't personally do it because I feel like most of the times I'm older than my age. A lot of things I've been handed a lot of responsibilities, and sometimes I feel like, Amana, dogs in heat. Literally, we've got dogs in heat, outside out. Anyway, I feel like I'm older than I am, so I need someone who's in the same, mind frame as mine. And usually 22-year-olds are not really in that same mind. Seeing the fact that I don't drink, I don't smoke, I don't like partying. My usual Friday is like home, usually in the darkness, chilling with my sibs, watching a movie. That's me. So I don't go out that often. So I need a guy who knows that I don't do that. I need a guy who's okay that I don't do that. I need someone who's mature enough so that, on a Friday he can say, babe, let's go to like, can I drop by to a movie or something like that. I'm more comfortable with that. So that's my thought process. But I have seen people dating younger dudes, and I don't think it's a problem, honestly. I don't see it as a problem because kanamshiwira na bo, right? Kanachukbata bo, then bo. You understand? Sometimes older men, they tend to take advantage of children like us, and it's not fair, But it's a bit unfair to say that it's child abuse. Honestly, it's a little bit unfair. He's an adult. He's an adult. So even though I thought it was a bit of kudena, Kwangwashita my TT, it wasn't fair on her part. But honestly, this age difference, it does kind of bring out something. You know, Olinda's there. She's a mature woman. She has now 3 children. You know, um, I don't think I don't know her personally. I don't know her life. I don't know, but I don't think she's in that headspace yekuda kutera na Titan, young Titan musician. Arikuda who needs that publicity, that this is my life, I'm the ish, artist vibes. I don't think she's the type of na najo, and it can get boring for men sometimes, Kuti, your girl is not on your side at all times. And women, even even in relationships where the guy is older than you tend to be a little bit more motherly to your guy. Stuff where mtsura sha usadaro because this that it's in us. We are naggers, you know and it's good for us to nag, because at the end of the day, who's gonna nag your children if you can't nag? So I understand where my titi was coming from, but she took a bit of a jab that was really unfair, saying could be child abuse, blah blah blah. Obviously it's not child abuse, but she was just, she was stabbing. It's just sad though. um, so when I look at Olinda, I look at her Instagram, I look at her, do you guys know she actually has a makeup cosmetic line? She actually has a cosmetic line, and if I was Olinda, hey, I've got 3 beautiful children. Have you seen Nandi? Nandi is so beautiful. God, she is so precious. Have you seen her flowing hair? That child is 3 months. She looks better than the majority of us grown-ups. The child is beautiful. If I was Olinda, sit my ass down, deal with my cosmetic line, you know, leave these Zimbabwean men, you know, do my ish, raise my children. She deserves, in the type of man I see coming to get Olinda. The type of man I see someone who's got his life together, a mature guy, somewhere in his late 30s, early 40s, mature guy who's got his stuff together, who can treat her like a queen, treat her like a queen, I don't think she's the type of person who's looking for money to go to a spa. I think she can do that for herself. But someone who treats her like, who can take care of her, no matter what, and that's what I would expect from her. Not a Titan. Oh, truth be told, if I was Olinda, I would not be going after people with names like Titan and Stana. What the hell? What the hell? Huh? What did Anna Richard? Anna Arthur? Anna Nathan? No, Nathan. People were distinguished. When you say their names, you think of, stature. You think of dignity. You think of integrity. When I look at Olinda, I expect that for her, I'm not saying that Anna Titan and they're not integrity. No. I'm just saying wrong crowd for the wrong child, She should just stop this. This is nonsense. Let me get my cut crease out of this way. Because if I keep this up, I'll never do my makeup. Okay, so here I'm just going to do the base is like purple and like a bit of an orange and stuff like that. And then I'm putting in this nice little blue over here. I feel like being adventurous because I never get to do that at work. Not that they don't allow me, but I'm sure I'd look crazy. Going in at work, you know, being an intern and everything. Oshika looking like Bobo the clown. Employers will be like, Konewe, gee, you know? Ish, I forgot what we were talking about Olinda and stuff like that. Okay, so as I was saying that I expected Olinda to be with someone better, right? Someone who could treat her well, someone who has her best interest in heart, someone who can take care of her children. And then she said something very interesting. She said that Titan ameno munar kukunyepera kuti ukataura nyaya yeabuse unokwanisa kuretaina your visa, right? I was thinking to myself, kasi Titan airowa. I didn't catch this one, honestly. Sorry, I'll be eating. Okay. If you don't like these food. You know? It brings another dimension to this whole issue. Kasi Titan aitorowa relationship. Who was beating who here? Or is it verbal abuse? What abuse is this? And she's saying this because she knows, okay, the relationship is over, right? He is probably trying to retain his visa. And then now I'm thinking, did Titan get into this relationship because of the visa only? Did he really love her in the first place? Or was this convenience for him? And if it was convenience on him, shame on you, Titan, shame. And the sad part, let me tell you the sad part. I don't know how on earth I'm following Titan on my Facebook. Or probably it was a sponsored something. But if you read his posts, and he even made a press statement. I didn't know how musicians were this important to put press statements. I should also start putting press statements on my Facebook when things happen to me. Anyway, read the comments underneath his press statement. Literally, it's all, oh my god, I support you. Oh my, and they're all women. Yeah, guys, they're all women. Oh my god, I support you. Oh my god, this, that. As if Olinda is some demonic presence that's possessing people, and people are happy he's out. Or women, what's wrong with us? I'm not saying rally against Titan and beat him up and cyberbully him. No, I'm not saying that. But how come I see so much negativity going to Olinda in this time? On her comments coming from women. And then you go back to Titan's presence and you see so much, oh my god, things will be good. Oh, hey, we are praying for you. Ndiani asara nemwana panapa? Ndiani asara nemwana panapa? Titan anautakura 9 months. Olinda ndiye akatakura 9 months. Right? But women, we're so happy to see other women's marriages go down the dirt. We're so happy to see their things going bad, especially someone who's got her own money, who's got her own thing. She doesn't need another man's money. She's doing this out of love. And we women, we are ready to paint her out as the demon, the bad person, the oppressor. Which I'm not saying, I'm not saying there's no gender-based violence with the women being perpetrators. That's a serious issue. In fact, a lot of things happen these days where where men are being beaten by women. It's nothing to be. It's actually nothing to laugh about. It's a really serious issue, and it's actually a growing epidemic. Women who take out their frustrations on their children and their husband, and it's sad because these men can't go out and talk about these things because they'll be ridiculed. And it's really sad. You can just imagine in a society where you're being told kuti mukadzi angakuroveka, you are weak, you are weak, kumbawo mukadzi ari kuti you are weak, you are weak, ari kutokurova. It's really sad. You've got nowhere to turn to. Women, I could easily just come out and say ndarohana nhingirini, and people will take it seriously for a while until they can't prove it. But that man would lose a lot of things first. Zvisati zvaprovwa kunzi it's not true. So I don't know how far that claim goes about the abuse. But I'm saying, kuti, how come, who has the proof? No one has proof. But why are we so quick to rally against a woman who's trying to get her life together? Who has these things happening to her? Each one is all hearsay. Each one is saying ningirina kandidai he hagoni nevakadzi he anchagoni chichichi. Iye murume ari kuti he wainde abuser he chichichi. I don't want this relationship anymore. Right? They don't want this relationship anymore, right? Both of them. Vari kuti kwete atichadi. Saka but kwasara mwana now. There's a baby involved, and there's implications that this man is only here for the visa because hachadi zvokugara muZimbabwe. Neniwo hanchadi zvokugara muZimbabwe. Who wants darkness? But I'm saying, kuti, that's what people are, in any truth be told, I looked at this story and I was like, Titan, chauri kungoda kugara amene anogara arikuda kugara kuchando, you know, which is very wrong of me to say because I have no proof. Maybe he could go kuchando egg asina Olinda, but the way it looks like ndo, you know, ndo position yacho ndo zvanga zvakarongwa, you know. Usually you marry your wife, you take her to your house. It's not really you marry your wife, she takes her to her country. And she's saying that this whole abuse thing, he only brought it up because he wants to stay in the country. Let me do my foundation real quick. Okay, so that's my foundation done. What I used is my usual MAC matchstick in NC50, and for just setting it, I used my L'Oreal visible lift. I mean, I abuse my things. I'm not a good makeup mother. So anyway, I don't usually contour and highlight. I don't know, it makes me look weird, so I don't usually do that. So, and I'm just going to be sitting with this whole Olinda Titan thing. Honestly, it's something we need to learn from. Because at the end of the day, I feel like this is my opinion, and I think I deserve an opinion. I feel like Titan saw a meal ticket and took it. And unfortunately, a baby was born in this meal ticket. And it's not fair. It's not fair. The child is barely 3 months, you know. My advice to Olinda right now would be, you know, baby girl, sit down. You know, you've got 3 beautiful children. Did anyone hear the accent of this child in the middle of that video? If you haven't seen the video, go on Nehanda TV. Yeah, they've got the full video there. And you would think Kamurungu, you know. You know, she's got these 3 beautiful children, and she should just cherish being a mother of these 3 beautiful children. Set a foundation for them. thing I worry about is these babies are going to have daddy issues. If you don't know what daddy issues are by the time they grow up, they're looking for someone to give them that assurance, kuti, you're enough. And usually, you can have daddy issues even kana babako aripo. Some of us have not some of us. My father's there. Some people have fathers who are there, but they don't show them what a woman is supposed to, how a woman is supposed to be treated. They don't tell. There's no affection between, the father and his daughters. There's no, my daughter, you're precious, you're beautiful, you shouldn't be treated like that. So they go around looking for that affection from other men. Sometimes they go for older men while they're still young and teenagers. Sometimes they go for men who just say you're beautiful. Just you are beautiful could land you into such a horrendous relationship. And women were quick to gobble that you're beautiful thing up. And to an extent, I don't know how Olanda's relationship was with her parents. Olinda, I don't know how her relationship was with her parents. So I can't sit here and say, hey, she's got daddy issues. But she has symptoms. You know, she's got symptoms. I don't know how persuasive Ningirini was when they first started dating. Maybe it was very persuasive. Maybe it was that, men with those sugar lips, they say whatever. They say whatever it takes. And once they are there, those sugar lips die. Or they start whispering to someone else's ears about, hey, you're so beautiful, hey, you're so this. It's really sad. But there are many men, so many men who do that. These days I love putting color in my waterline. I've bought myself a set of they're supposed to say Milani, but apparently they say Milai. But the truth is, these are good quality. Literally, you need some elbow grease to get this out of your waterline once you put it on. I'm missing a couple. I'll find them. Anyway, I think today I'm going to put in this teal color. Oh, I hope I get to take beautiful pictures of this makeup look. Because I'm not sure you guys see what it looks like from here. So, what I was saying is that, I don't want these children to grow up with daddy issues. Because that's the saddest thing. You raise your children, you teach them all this stuff about life, and then they turn out to be children who don't even respect themselves enough, And the truth is, these children see it from your example. They see how people don't respect you. And then they start thinking, if no one respects Mama Saka, who's going to respect me? And I would love her to just sit down. I'm not saying don't get married, don't look for another guy. Look for another guy. But next time, take a couple of years before you have kids with him. You're not a surrogate mother. You should not be having kids with every Tom, Dick, and Harry. These are living, breathing things. I'm sure you know it. Because amana 9 months ga ansanda budzita, but 9 months dringe zinorwadza. And the more you hold off on stuff like that, the better you get to know your person. Oh, 3 months, mwanani, 3 months. You never really get to know. This child will never really get to know her father. without some biased. Now it's all in the press. I would hate to be that child who gets to know things because it's in the press, who's reading things and people are talking about their lives and about things, and people will talk and it will never be the truth, it will never be well informed, but I wouldn't want to be talked about. I think that's what would probably kill me if I was in the limelight like these people. I wouldn't want to be talked about, I don't want people in my business like the way I'm talking about these people. But the truth is, you are already there and I'm here and I'm looking for content. That's the truth. I'm looking for content. And I feel like this is content that could teach other people. This ain't cool. This is not cool. Don't be used by these monkeys who call themselves musicians. Talent, iripo, irti. But hey, Shakadai, Amana guys, we need to stop this sort of nonsense. Olinda, you need to stop. And women, we need to stop blasting Olinda. She has done nothing but be a woman. Women, we can be irrational. We can be a lot of things, honestly. Guess what? I forgot my lipstick. Okay, so I'm back. We're gonna use a green, black opal lipstick because I did say we want to be quite out there today. I'm not going anywhere. I mean, look at that. Wow. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, this is the final look. I hope you like it. So, if you're wondering why I never put lashes on, I can put lashes. I just haven't found the right glue that I trust. I bought some Huda Beauty glue. Nothing wrong with it. It's just that every time I try to put it on, it doesn't work out. So this is our final look, everyone. I hope you like it. I had fun. If you'd like to see more content, I don't know whether you call it gossip content or just me talking about gossipy things that happen in Zim, I'm up for it because, truth be told, doing your makeup and just doing a time lapse, it's boring. I'd like to talk to you guys more. When I get the time, when I get the chance, it's nice talking to you guys. Even though essentially I'm talking to a webcam, but hopefully you guys get to watch this video and So now I'm going to go and probably take a couple of pictures. I've got a painting I'm working on. This beautiful little thing over here. If you want to see how this painting comes out, go check out my Instagram. I've got a new Instagram. Don't ask me why I did that because the old one is too existing. But go check out Mudiwa, the fine artist. I'll put the link below. And yeah, it was great talking to you guys about these issues. And if I get more issues like this, let's talk about it. Let's get our gossip on. I don't know what I'm going to call this segment. We'll see. So anyway, guys, bye. Love you.